On September 30th, 2025, President Donald Trump and Pfizer announced a sweeping agreement that could significantly change how Americans pay for prescription drugs. Under the deal, Pfizer will cut the prices of many of its medications and join a new direct-to-consumer platform called TrumpRx, which is expected to launch in early 2026. A central feature of the agreement is that Pfizer will adopt a most favored nation pricing policy for Medicaid, meaning the company will sell its drugs to state Medicaid programs at prices no higher than those it charges in other wealthy countries. This provision, set to take effect in 2026, could help ease the burden on state budgets, though experts note that Medicaid already benefits from substantial discounts and rebates. The TrumpRx program is being positioned as a way for patients, particularly those paying out of pocket, to access lower-cost medicines without going through insurers or pharmacy benefit managers. Pfizer has pledged to offer discounts averaging around 50%, and in some cases up to 85%, on a wide selection of drugs, including treatments for arthritis, dermatitis, migraines, and osteoporosis. For uninsured patients or those facing high out-of-pocket costs, this platform could represent a meaningful shift in affordability, though its impact on people already covered by private insurance is less clear. In return for these pricing concessions, the Trump administration agreed to grant Pfizer a 3-year exemption from import tariffs on pharmaceuticals, provided the company increases its U.S. manufacturing footprint. Pfizer also committed to investing $70 billion in domestic research, development, and capital projects, signaling that the agreement is not just about pricing, but also about anchoring more of the drug industry's operations in the United States. The announcement triggered an immediate reaction on Wall Street. Shares of Pfizer and other major pharmaceutical companies rose, reflecting investor confidence that the revenue impact might be smaller than it first appeared, since Medicaid already secures deep discounts. Analysts also noted that much remains unknown, particularly regarding the scale and scope of the promised discounts and the number of medications that will ultimately be included. Critics have pointed out that the deal may be more symbolic than structural. Stacy Ducetsina, a health policy expert at Vanderbilt University, emphasized that without full transparency on pricing, it is difficult to judge whether the new arrangements will generate meaningful savings beyond what Medicaid already achieves. Nonetheless, the administration framed the deal as a historic win for patients, with Trump promising that similar agreements with other drug makers are on the way. The road ahead will determine the true impact. TrumpRx is scheduled to go live in 2026, offering Americans direct access to discounted Pfizer medicines. Meanwhile, the White House has threatened to impose 100% tariffs on branded drugs imported into the U.S. unless companies expand domestic manufacturing, a threat that helped push Pfizer to the table and could spur other pharmaceutical giants to strike comparable bargains. For now, the Trump-Pfizer deal represents one of the boldest attempts yet to bring down drug prices in the United States, though its ultimate success will depend on execution, transparency, and whether other companies follow Pfizer's lead.